NFL mock draft take number 3. Drafts next week, rapidly approaching. Looking at the Saints, again, we're playing this as if the Saints make no trades, do not move up whatsoever. At 29, Zay Flowers, wide receiver out of Boston College. Look, I've been a high proponent for a long time now that the Saints need to take a receiver, and they need to take one early. And if Zay Flowers is still sitting there at 29, he's ripe for the picking. That would be a great addition to go alongside Chris Olave and Michael Thomas. At 40, Darnell Washington. I know tight ends aren't exactly a flashy pick, but I mean, this guy's got a perfect 10 relative athletic score. He's one of the best tight end prospects we've seen in a very long time. And if he falls to you in the second round, that's another one of those absolute no-brainer, gotta take him type of picks. At 71, I went wide receiver here again. I know that the Saints probably won't do that, but man, I'd love to see Kayshon Boutte in black and gold. He would just bring such a spark to the Saints offense in that slot alongside Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, Rashid Shaheed. He would be more of a project player. I don't think he could make an immediate impact for the Saints, but over time, I really think he could be a big addition in New Orleans. At 115, Kendre Miller, running back out of TCU, a downhill runner that really has breakaway speed when he gets into the second level. Over 1,000-yard rusher this past year. Struggled a little bit in the playoffs, dealt with some injuries, but he could make a big impact for the Saints as well. Alongside Alvin Kamara, you need somebody to replace Mark Ingram, and I think he would be a good option. At 146, Mekhi Garner, shutdown corner, played at Louisiana for a couple of years, transferred to LSU. I think he's a guy that could really step foot into that secondary along with guys like Alontae Taylor, Paulson Adebo, Marshawn Lattimore, and really just add some depth there. Not a risky pick, and it's got tons of upside. And then at 165, I know the Saints struggle to draft LSU players, but I'm putting a third in my mock draft with Jay Ward for really the same reasons as Mekhi Garner. Just a secondary depth piece with huge potential, and again, not a whole lot of risk there for New Orleans when you get into those later rounds. 2 7th-round picks. At 227, I'm going Byron Young, defensive tackle out of Alabama. You need defensive tackle depth. I know you got Kalen Saunders and Nathan Shepard as well, but it can never hurt to add another one, and Byron Young had a great season this past year at Alabama. And then lastly, Bumper Pool, a linebacker outside of Arkansas. Besides his awesome name, just a beast in the middle defense. Really was the leader of Arkansas's defense the last couple of years. Was an all-SEC pick last season, and he would be a huge addition alongside Demario Davis for the Saints.